Mike Malaska gives us a perfect putting tip to show us which finger is the dominant finger in our putting stroke. It allows us to keep the putter head straight through impact. Let's go check it out.
We're going to talk about putting grips, and there's a lot of information out there, but there's also a lot of confusion. So I'm going to show you something that's really helped me. In fact, I instinctively did it, and I was correct with it when I first started, and I putted really well with it. When I started, I used to put my finger down the shaft. So I had my index finger down on the putter this way. And I putted really pretty well with it. And when I started taking lessons, they said, well, no, we got to get that finger off the shaft. Well, let's talk about you as a person. Most people, and it's not always because you're right or left-handed, you have a directional control finger. So you've been throwing balls or whatever. If you shoot a basketball, throw a ball, it tends to be, if you're right-handed, right, but not always. The key is, if you put your directional control finger into place so it knows where you're trying to make the putter go, you have a lot more control of it. In my opinion, a lot of the reason that this longer putters and the claw grip works, when you look at the longer putters, how do they hold it? They hold it like this. So they put this directional control of that person back into play. Or the claw grip, see, they're doing this, so they're going at the target. So how do you determine whether it's this finger or this finger? If you look straight ahead and you have somebody stand to the side of you, your peripheral vision, and you look straight ahead and they lift their hand and then you try to point while you're looking straight ahead and they put it in different positions on both sides of your body, and then you use your opposite finger to do the same thing and point at their finger while you're looking straight ahead, you'll be much better with one finger over the other. Now sometimes people are equal with both. So then it's okay if you want to put both fingers down the shaft or try one or the other to find which one you're the best with. But if you're dramatically better, I'm dramatically better with my right than I am with my left. So when I put this finger into play, now when I'm looking at my target, all I'm trying to do is make this go to the target. So that becomes very easy for me. It was like throwing a dart, shooting a basketball, throwing a baseball, pulling back on a bow and arrow. See, this becomes my directional control. So for me, and for most of you, if you can establish that, don't take it out of play. Now I know golf says, well, this is going to make you flip and push. Yeah, I haven't really seen that with people, especially with me. So I found that this really helps me. I understand the concept of not putting it there, but as soon as I put my finger back down the shaft again, I started putting significantly better. Again, some of you will be better with your left. There are some methods out there that work with predominantly the left finger, and they do this. So this is kind of controlling their stroke. Well, if this is your predominant finger and your directional control is better with this one, okay, that's going to work. But if this isn't very good and you take this one off, you're going to struggle. So next time you're out, just try that. Find out which one's your directional control, put it into play, and see what happens with your putting. If it helps you, stay with it.